Okay. I left my water upstairs. You might know. Let me get it's right over here.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Oh, I was rolling before you arrived. Feels so good. Any subscribers, if you want to invest like maybe $27 or so in a roller, these are so awesome. This is the long one. The other ones are probably to here, but you roll your body on it. It's a way to massage your muscles, especially piriformis, glutes, low back, upper back, shoulders. It's very firm. They last forever. And I got mine at a fitness center, but they don't sell them there anymore, but you can get them online easily. Just make sure that they're a firm center so that they don't get mushy and they're not effective. But anyway, we'll get down to centering business. So glad you're here. We made it through Monday. Just close your eyes and let your gratitude bubble up from within you for either enjoying your Monday or however you experienced it. August 2nd. I believe this is a Wiccan holiday around the harvest and the Lord and Lady becoming loving with each other. Now feel your breath as you're seated quietly. Grateful for the ability to go within and explore the inner landscape, inner emotional landscape. And much, much more. There's as much of a universe within you as there is outside of you. So feel your breath. As you exhale, your diaphragm moves up. As you inhale, it lowers down like a bellows. Notice underlying emotion, anything going on with you. And then check in with your physical body. Notice how you're feeling in your muscles, your spine, shoulders, low back, solar plexus, your power center, knees, and if there is something on your mind that you need help with, just ask Spirit to inspire you during your practice tonight and provide solutions. Allow yourself to be open to any answers or solutions. It may come during class or it may come later on. And we'll initiate our attunement to breath, just bringing palms together and breathing arms up overhead. Just breathe your deep breath and breathe out with a slightly longer exhale than the inhale. Since the exhale is the relaxation part of the breath, if it's challenging for you to know if your exhale is longer, just count 4 on the inhale, 8 with your exhale. One more round. And then just rest your hands on your knees or in your lap and softly open your eyes. So I was talking with a doctor who does chiropractic and she does Chinese medicine and nutrition. And I had asked her because I had, for just the longest time, a soreness in the tops of my thighs, and I've massaged them, I've stretched, and I just couldn't seem to resolve those tight spots. And she did muscle testing and found that it was just old toxicity. The thighs are the largest muscle group in the body, so that makes sense that if it's going to be anywhere, it might be there. So she's just said simply, eat half of a radish every day for a couple of weeks. And I did it the first day, and the next day I could tell a difference already. It was amazing. So I'm still working with it a little bit, but with my massaging and walking an hour every day or every other day, and with yoga, it's improving where I had no improvement, very little, with the work that I was doing myself. So for whatever that's worth, you can try that, because I don't normally eat radishes. They're just not my favorite food, but if it's healing, then that's fine with me. So just stretch your legs out, shake out your knees, and some windshield wipers. Circle around, and reverse. And flex your feet, press the back of your legs against the ground. Ground through your tailbone and your sitting bones down into the earth. And then point your toes and flex and point and flex. All right. So just to get a little movement going, it's pretty warm, but just to lubricate our joints, separate your feet mat width, and just take knees side to side a few times to just make sure the knees and hip joints are lubricated. Okay. Arms, just bend and swing, bend and swing. All right, wrists, circle around. And reverse. Okay, so let's work with some strengthening for our core muscles. Just some simple leg lifts. So come down onto your back. Bring your palms slightly under your hips. Take in your breath. As you exhale, press your low back into the mat. Lift your legs up with another inhale. And we'll go for 21. If you need to stop before that, then so be it. Your own pace. And this is 21 for me. If you're finished, just bring your legs in, straighten your legs, press your heels to the ceiling, and just give a little bit of a tug. Press the low back down. Let your legs out. Breathe. Flex your feet. And just a nice little stretch. We're not going for maximum because we're still warming up. Let's see how it is for you. Breathe. Breathe out as you stretch. Maybe they're ready to come in closer. With summer here, I think it's easier to stretch. Breathe. Breathe out. Now there's a fun balancing pose from this position. So breathe in, straighten your legs, and just bring your legs over your face. Not quite into plow pose, but just so you're balancing. So up on your shoulders. Then keep your balance and bring your hands down and place them right above your knees. Now you may need to adjust a little bit so you're higher on your shoulders. Stretch your feet a little bit forward. Don't have to bring them down to the floor, but a little further away from your head. Then hands just above your knees, a slight grip, and press your legs up until your arms are straight. Balance on your shoulders, the back of your head and neck. Now relax your legs. Let the muscles go. Keep your arms strong. Breathe. Now just kind of pump your stomach a little bit here, and I'll explain why once we come down. You can also wiggle a little bit, your hips. Try to keep your arms straight. Now, if you feel so inclined, this is optional. If you feel like you're ready to come down into plow pose, just lower your feet over your head. If you need to, if your feet don't touch the floor, then support your low back. Maybe come up onto your shoulders a little more. For a nice calf stretch, flex your feet and press your heels away. And bring your palms so that they're just cupping your hips. Bring your elbows in pretty close. And then lift one leg up, lift the other leg up, and you have your half shoulder stand. Now you want to cup your hip bones, your right into the palm of your hand, and then lift your legs up so that your feet are right about above your nose. Now some more wiggles with your tummy. Think of yourself as a belly dancer and you're rolling your tummy. You can wiggle side to side a little bit. Shake your legs. Reposition, realign. Just let your hip bones rest in the palm of your hands. Now to come out, bend your knees, lower them down towards your head. Bring your arms straight out and palms down onto the floor. You can keep your knees bent and roll down one little piece at a time. Let your abdominal core muscles help as you release down. Lift your chin. Then lift your legs up. Press your arms down and lower your legs. All right, let your feet relax. Let your arms relax. Just take your head side to side. Okay. So after rounding the back to that degree in plow, if you went to plow or even in half shoulder stand, we want a counter pose. That way our muscles don't get stiff and sore and stuck in one direction or the other. So we want to come into fish. So bring your arms underneath you. Just press down on one foot, lean away, lift your hip, bring your arm under you, wherever it'll come. Then the other side, I hook my thumbs together and then pull my elbows closer together, then separate the thumbs. Spread your fingers out. Legs are straight and feet are flexed here. This is just going to be a simple fish. Take in your breath. Breathe out and press down on your forearms and lift up. Now lift your heart, lift your chest into an arch. Let your head relax back. Feet are still flexed, but the legs are relaxed, and then reach the top of your head towards the floor. Just touch. There's no weight on your head. The work is being done in your arms. Relax your legs. Feet are flexed. For some people, that's a challenge to relax their legs in fish pose. To come out, just roll up, separate your elbows slightly, lift your chin, separate your elbows further, roll your hips under, and roll back down onto the mat. Remove your arms and check to see how your back feels. Is it resting in a relaxed way onto the mat? Or is there still an arch there? Sometimes we store tension in our low back and it'll cause our posture to change. So from here, take your arms out to the side, palms down. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, then draw your knees into your chest. Just take your right leg over the left. If you want eagle legs, you can wrap that right ankle around the left. We're just going to come into a twist, but keep your knees as close to your chest as you're able to. Press down in your shoulders and arms, breathe. And press down on your arms and roll with your hips and knees to your left. Your left foot will reach the floor and then just lower your legs down. Your head goes opposite your knees for your twist. Take it slow and easy. Now your knees may come to the floor, they may not, but you do want both shoulders on the floor. Then let your legs relax down. The weight of your legs will pull you deeper into the stretch. To come back, become aware of your sacrum, your low back, and draw it down towards the floor. That'll bring your knees back. Bring your knees up to your chest. Unwind your legs, cross the left over right. And if you want eagle legs, you can cross, wrap around at the ankle. Knees in, breathe. Press down in both shoulders really well, firmly, and then roll with your knees and your hips over to the right. Head goes left. Relax down into your twist. Breathe. To come back, roll. Low back down. See if you can bring your knees up to your chest. Unwind your legs. And let your legs out. Wrap your arms around you. Take in a breath. As you exhale, just start to roll up and just come to where the mid back is still on the floor. And then roll back down. And breathe. Breathe out and press, lifting up. Now release your arms. Imagine you're trying to reach your feet. Engage your abdominal muscles and come up. All right. Now, just a brief explanation. When we're in shoulder stand, all the organs, and you can do headstand. I do not guide headstands online. If I can't be there with you to keep you safe, to help you with your balance, then I'm not going to do it. Those who live in close proximity can come over and I will help you if you want. But the shoulder stand, half shoulder stand is just fine. We want the organs to come back up. You know, gravity keeps pulling us down, keeps us down on the earth, and that's fine. But as we mature, things start to change and the uterus presses on the bladder and the bladder starts to feel a little iffy at times. So that is one way. And the wiggles while you're up in half shoulder stand help to kind of jostle the organs so that they come back up. Okay. The other thing is you can lie on your back and just a slight massage from, say, the pubic bone and coming up where your bladder and low abdomen are. Okay. And then Doc said you can find a practitioner. That there are some that do massage for the to help with the organs. So that's an option that you can check into if you want. All right. So let's come in for a stretch for our thighs. Now we have our straps and our resistance bands. If you like to use a prop to assist you, you can do that. So you want to bring your strap or your resistance band around the ankle and then get a nice grip. So we'll start with your left leg. We're going to bring the leg around so that the knee and the thigh are pointing down and your hip bones are forward. So sometimes we will work with these stretches, and some people have a challenge reaching the ankle. This gives you a little head start, and then you can turn completely forward. I'll turn sideways so you can see from the side view. You want to bring the leg so it's directly beyond your hip. And then just draw your strap or your band in each time you exhale. So breathe and draw it in. Towards your hip. And you can let it out if you want and grab a little closer to your ankle. Breathe and draw that in. Now for our pigeon pose, while we're here and you have your strap around you, you can let it out a little bit more, but face forward, draw. It's not so much pulling the leg in right now, just bring the strap up behind your head. Okay. Hip bones pointing forward. Other arm, reach for the strap and lift your arms. Pull the strap towards you to bring your ankle in and lift your heart up. It's such a nice stretch on those upper arms. Did that work for you? This is great for the psoas muscles as well. And it improves your pigeon pose. So as you work with it, you can grab further down on the strap to bring you into a deeper stretch. Okay, so bring that knee gently around to the front. Remove your strap and we'll work with the other side. Okay, so bring your right leg around. Knee behind you. And just for now, pull that heel towards your hip. Get a nice stretch on your hip. The hip bone's pointing forward. And if you feel ready and you want to stretch a little further, bring the strap up behind your head and then bring your other hand up, reach down, lift your heart, and just work with whatever arch your body will allow right now. And then release. If you're ready, if you need more time, you can take your time. And release your strap. And then just come around into a puppy stretch. Stretch out your shoulders. A brief downward facing dog, toes under. Lift. And then lower your knees down. And just come around. Stretch your legs out. And prepare for Shavasana. Just remembering if you created any intention or asked for any assistance from spirit to bring healing in wherever you might need it. And just let yourself soften now. Draw your low back down against the mat. Draw your navel in towards your spine. See if you can lift that up towards your heart. And then relax everything. Your feet and ankles, left leg, right leg, hips, softening and sinking into the mat, low back, getting softer and softer, like it's floating down onto the ground. Your whole spinal column relaxes, shoulders, arms, left arm, right arm, neck and throat. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Just imagine the angels softly brushing you with their wings, sweeping away any debris or energy that needs to be transmuted. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, 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 Shanti. Become aware of your body now. Does it feel light or heavy with relaxation? Warm or cooler from your poses? Start to bring some wiggles in, fingers and toes. Take in a deep breath and lift your arms up overhead. Give a good stretch and pull your low back down against the ground. And then on your next major exhale, bring your arms back and lift your knees to your chest. Stretching in. And roll to one side, press into sitting, lifting up into sitting. Bring hands into mudra. Check in with your gratitude for the benefits you've received through your practice of yoga. And then bring palms into Anjali Mudra. And may peace and joy remain with you. And joy. Namaste.